Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about all the new campaigns that just kicked in with this update because there is a ton of stuff to go over. So the very first campaign I want to go over is actually use the salon to your heart's content. The previous one just ended and they just renewed it with another one. Honestly, Sega, I've said this a billion times and I'm going to say it again. Literally just make the salon free forever for everyone since, cosmetics is kind of a big deal in PSO2. So, yeah, just make this permanent. And also let us change like our outfit colors without having to use the end color change pass. That would also be greatly appreciated. However, other than that, there is of course free cosmetic items that you can get from clearing the limited time quest. And basically there is a new limited time urgent quest, Shadow of the Fallen Star, where you can actually get a bunch of cast parts for free, as well as 500,000 End Meseta and a bunch of star gems. So definitely worth running the UQ whenever it's available. We even have a scheduled UQ, by the way. As you can see here, from the 6th until the 9th, we do have a schedule right here. So the UQ doesn't actually come up till 8 p.m. and it's actually going to be a concert again. So that's actually going to be perfect for me since I stream at 8 p.m. So I'm going to log in, get the concert buff, and we can do the new UQ immediately, which is absolutely amazing. I'm going to leave the link in the description below because this does auto convert to your local time zone so that you can actually check when the UQs actually come up, because you definitely want to run this new UQ because again, free cosmetic items, free money, free star gems, it's good stuff. Now, other than that, there is a new LTQ, the Citadel in the Forest. It's not really new, it's kind of a rehash of a previous event, which is why I know it drops a lot of notes. If you guys watched yesterday's video, I talk about that. But nevertheless, you definitely want to run the new LTQ as well, because again, it does drop some cosmetic goods. It does give you 500,000 End Meseta, more star gems, and just a bunch of goodies, including the new Joinia capsule, which you're going to need to make the new augment. Now, next up is, of course, new mini episodes. These are kind of just like story points where you get to talk to each character, and then you get some additional lore as well as story and cutscenes and stuff for each character. So definitely check it all out because, it's finally some story. It's been a while since we've had some story. Next up is, of course, the limited time urgent quest. Remember how we have the scheduled UQ? The UQ itself is actually different as well. It's called Shadow of the Fallen Star, where we actually have to go to Retem because Crimson Realm descends upon it. And then there's actually some cutscenes and some lore behind this, as Faria will actually walk us through it. So this is definitely going to be pretty interesting. I think this is going to be the prequel to the new realm thing that we're getting, because remember, we are getting a new field starting from next month, I believe. So that is going to be pretty interesting to see what this UQ has to offer. Next up is, of course, the LTQ that I just talked about. Again, you're going to be spamming this a lot because of the new Joinia capsules, as well as all the notes that drop so that you can actually craft all your high dominas, which is needed for your Ultia domina. So yeah, we're going to be spamming this a lot. However, that is not all. Our level cap is going to be increased to 105 as well, and our equipment enhancement cap is also raised to plus 100, which in turn gives us 8 augment slots for all of our gear, so that is really awesome. But it doesn't end there. We also get the new 12-star pro grade armors, which give us 7% all potency, which is absolutely amazing. I'm assuming this is probably going to drop from the urgent quest. I don't really know any other places. Maybe Urgent Quest and LTQ, probably these two places at a very low drop rate. But nevertheless, new armors are available. And then, of course, we do have the Ultia Domina, which is the Domina that I was talking about, where you need all of your high Dominas, plus your Joinia capsules. You need 50 Joinia capsules, by the way. Combine them together, and you can make the Ultia Domina, which is absolutely OP. Now, on top of that, there is also a bunch of changes to Line Strike. There's a bunch of new cards, as well as a bunch of new skill things, as well as play mats and all that stuff. But we're not really going to go over this because I don't play Line Strike. So moving on, we do get new face options, the new animatic faces. Remember, this is free for everyone, regardless if you're free to play or premium. Everyone gets these faces immediately. All you need to do is simply just head into the salon and you'll be able to select these new faces. Other than that, there are also like a metric button of quality of life changes over here. So you guys can go through all of these quality of life changes yourself. There is also a Sonic collaboration. I was actually pretty surprised that this is kicking in at the same time. So yeah, basically log in every single day, you get a bunch of freebies. There's an AC scratch where you can get a bunch of Sonic themed outfits for the 3 heroines. So there's really pretty outfits of Aina, Manon, and Nadare over here, as well as a bunch of other goodies here. But there's more. As you can see here under system updates, they didn't talk about this in the NGS headline. I was kind of confused on why. I was like, oh, maybe, you know, maybe they're delaying it or whatever. But no, the Fixa changes are coming today, right after the servers go live. As you can see here, they have buffed a ton of Fixas. Definitely worth checking out. I'll probably look at it and maybe cover it in tomorrow's video. But Fixa Attack does have increased potency. Fixa Termina gives you more crit damage now. Fixa Fatale gives you even more crit rate. Fixa Wix gives you even more potency to weak points. Fixa Blastor got increased potency. Fixa Guard also increases damage resistance. So this is actually really good. All of the Fixas over here got buffed. I guess they just want to bring all of the Fixas up in line with Fixa Abandak, since Abandak is kind of incredibly powerful. So no changes to Abandak. However, all the other Fixas down here did get a massive buff, which is really awesome. And last but not least, they did some changes to the premium set icon. They changed it to this black ticket, but the benefits for premium are still the same: personal shop use feature, premium set exclusive login bonuses, auto sell, the mission pass gold, extra bonuses on PSO2 day, the quick food exclusive effects, various premium bonuses, and more. But it's exactly the same. They haven't added any extra features to premium, so it's the same old premium that you guys know already. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.